So how much money do you make in a day?
It's like 10, 11,000 per day, every single day. Welcome guys to a day in the life of Sebastian Georgiou. We have 2 meetings, one closing call and one internal call about operations. We have some phone calls pertaining to the house that we're gonna have to call the contractor and the bank. I have to do some research on cabinet design so that I can finalize like my appliance quote, because I have to order appliances now because they're 10 months out. We're gonna have to go to the property and I'm gonna have to respond to a bunch of emails, respond to a bunch of people, plan a YouTube video for next month. This big, massive contest I'm doing that is gonna be very public on YouTube that I'm excited to start talking about soon. Finding another web designer, talking to my scriptwriter, and just doing a bunch of stuff, a bunch of random little things. So this is what a millionaire eats every day. It's gonna look a lot better. This is something that I have invented. Look at that. Chocolate protein, banana, cinnamon toast crunch oatmeal. Okay, so there's like 5 major places. So I have a Google Ads marketing agency. We have clients and businesses, and it's a full business, a real thing. Link in the description of that if you want to check it out. YouTube and all that entails, including ad revenue, sponsorships, and affiliates from YouTube. Recently, this has been growing a lot because my channel is growing quite a bit. I also have real estate. So when I said I make $10,000 a day, I'm building a property and I know I already got like a full cash offer, so I can kind of estimate what I can sell it at. And based on how much time I'm spending building it, I'm just like working that into how much I make per day because I work on it every single day. So there's that. And then I do other stuff as well, just like general investing, like in crypto and stuff like that. Like staking and stuff. So that returns money every single day. And I do like high risk lending and stuff like that. So that returns money. But that stuff is harder to quantify. So that's why I gave like a range between 9 and 12,000.
What's your thoughts on cold showers, meditation?
You don't need to do any of that stuff. I'm not saying that those are not good things to do, because I think there are health benefits to showering cold. And reading is obviously good. Meditating is good to ground yourself or whatever. But people get obsessed with the idea that if they do something, that's gonna get them to where they wanna be. And that's just not true. So it's like, that's what people look for when they say like, what's the number one thing you would do every morning to become a millionaire? And that's like, well, I don't know, like work on your business. Like there's nothing you could really do. There's no like simple answer to that, which people are looking for. It's something simple like meditate. If you meditate every day, you'll be a millionaire. It's like, oh, I can do that. But yeah, it's not realistic. Personally, I wouldn't let that slide. No, personally, I like warm showers. I'm just gonna take warm showers and then I'm gonna be happy. And then I'm gonna go and work on my business in a good mood. There you go, that's the answer. Shout out to Shopify because they gave me a new offer, which is a really, really insane offer. I got on a call with some of the representatives and they were saying how they want to be more competitive in the market. So they're doing like a really crazy offer. I don't know what it's gonna be for you, but the link for that offer is in the description. So click on it and see what they offer you. This is, every morning I come out here and I just like look at my palace, you know? Like this is like the castle, the kingdom. And I just take it all in every single morning. Now we are at the gym. It is what, like 9:30 or something.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me.
So you recently quit nicotine, alcohol.
3 months ago, I quit everything. It's good. I function a lot better. I'm getting a lot further, like a lot more progress in the gym. You already know. You already know. We're gonna put some cinnamon toast crunch in this thing, just to give it a little pizzazz for flavor, for, you know, chef's kiss. I know I said that I make $10,000 a day or whatever, and sometimes it's more or less, which is true. I wanted to clarify, it's not like I'm just making 10,000 profit day after day after day after day. Like there's money that I have to spend to make that kind of money. For example, I remember my credit card bill one month was like $67,000, which was like a couple months ago, and that included like running and operating YouTube, running and operating my agency, all my personal expenses, and then obviously like I had some big expenses like education and some other stuff as well. But that's not an average month. Like average months are probably between 20 and 40,000.
How did you get to this point of making this much of that?
I started out with Shopify dropshipping. So that's my like background and marketing and stuff. So I started a store and I dropped out of college to do real estate, and then I made money with a couple of stores, and then I made some more money with some other stores, and then I got into YouTube. That grew, and then I took a break on YouTube, and then I started a big brand and made some good money with the big brand. I came from there, but it's been small incremental wins to the point now where I finally like I'm doing the real estate, which you guys are gonna see in a bit, and running my agency full force, and then also growing my YouTube. We're growing faster than ever now, like almost 80,000 views a day as I'm filming this. So everything is just growing. It's not anything crazy, but it's pretty cool, I would say.
So how do you manage people in a company?
I'm not the best CEO for sure. I told Nate that works in my company that he's gonna be the CEO of the agency one day. What I'm good at is I have a lot of energy and I have like a lot of creativity. So I'm like kind of a hustler. Like I'm good at growing my wealth. I'm good at hopping on trends and seeing things and being creative and not being afraid to like stick my neck out and do crazy stuff. And in fact, like if I didn't have my guys, we would crash and crumble and be nothing.
How did you, when you first started the Google Ads agency, was it just you running it at first?
I ran Google Ads from my big store, that 36K in a day. I was running Google Ads, killing it. Learned from YouTube, took a course on it, ran my own ads, and then I was like, these are so profitable and so like easy to set up and so consistent on like Facebook. I should run them for other people. So I started running them for my friends and they paid me. And then I was like, there's an opportunity here because everybody does Facebook ads, nobody does Google ads. So I started an agency. I got my first few clients, ran all the ads, did all the communication, did all the billing, did everything. And I couldn't get past like 10K a month. And then finally I brought on one person to help me with Google ads. And then I brought on a second person. So all I had to do was talk about the brand, grow the brand, improve the brand identity, and take sales calls. And then I did that, and then the brand just went absolutely crazy, skyrocketed. I even stopped doing the sales calls at one point, so now Chris does all the sales calls. For me, I probably work like 10 hours a week on the agency right now, and my boys and all of their boys under them do everything else.
How did you go about like getting clients at first?
I leveraged my personal brand to get my first few and my friends, my network and my personal brand. And then we started doing emails. We started improving like our Google listing to get recognized organically. And now we're doing Google ads and Facebook ads and outreach on LinkedIn. And we're starting a Digital Wealth MB YouTube channel as well, where we're gonna post like helpful Google ads content. Oh, I'm making a decaf coffee. I know I'm gonna get so many haters from this, but I don't want all that caffeine. I'm filming a day in the life.
I have now for Google until he's ready to use us at 10K a month.
That was my CMO of my marketing agency. So he basically runs the agency. I could not function or survive without that man. So a huge shout out to Nate Schneider. I'll put his Instagram right here and you guys can go follow him. As I just finished up that closing call, which we closed 2 brands on it, we just got another event scheduled. So anytime I get this notification, it's because someone scheduled a closing call. I think we're gonna close like 6 clients this week, which is insane. We are headed to Home Depot to get a hard hat and a shovel. And then we're going to my property because I gotta dig up some dirt because I'm a hardworking man, even outside of the desk, despite what many of you guys may believe. The amount of dirt we're about to dig right now, this is crazy. Bro, I am Bob the Builder. You know what I feel like? What? Remember that dinosaur from Jurassic Park that like uses its head and just rams into people? That's how I feel with this thing in my head. This will be like the driveway right here. And then as it curves to the right, this will be like where the garages are. So we have a 3-car garage. And then the house will basically, the center piece of the house, the living room, the kitchen, it's all very open. We'll sit right there where that hill is. So they're gonna come in, level all of this out. And then the backyard, obviously in the back, in the master wing, in that corner over there. This was filled with all of these like trees and stuff. So they took those out first and then they started digging these footings. But what they're basically gonna do is pour concrete here as like a little foundation for retaining walls. Right now it's a pile of dirt. In 8 months it'll be a house. It's just a dream come true, man. Like it's so incredible. I remember when I dropped out of college, I was like, I want to get into like real estate and I want to like design and develop and I bought that property like almost 2 years ago, and this is week 2. So I'm still like in the, like, wow, like this, I'm in denial, like this is crazy, it's actually happening. Because I bought the property and I was just walking through the land, showing my friends, my family, everyone for years. Now that they're breaking ground, it's like moving quick. So it's just incredible to see. Just got back from the property and it's like almost 5 and I'm starving. We haven't had food all day. Usually what I do is I'll buy like some fresh stuff like this, and I have like chicken and stuff, and I'll meal prep everything into bags when I'm cutting. But today I'm just gonna cut all this up and throw it in one bag and cook some spaghetti. 750 calories. Sebastian masterclass. Leave a comment down below.
What are we doing right now?
Alright, so now it's time to find an open road and get some cinematic shots and like flybys of the RA, which will set the tone for this video. The day is over pretty much. I'm tired. Now we're gonna work a little bit, and after that, I'm gonna call my girl. Yeah, I'm watching this old video to compare this current video. So this is gonna go towards the end of the video, but I just have a prediction that this one is gonna be so much better and so much more inspiring. So I'm really excited because life's a lot different and a lot's changed. Так вот, любимый Романеша, Sofia, she might find. Whoa, slow down, honey. I'm not at level 5, okay? Alright, I'm gonna let you go.
What do you want people to get from this video when they watch it?
I hope that I provided you guys with a real situation or a real example of what it's like to be, I guess, a YouTuber that does the kind of stuff that I do. Because I know a lot of people that make videos on the internet or post on social media that inspire people sometimes make it seem like their life is a lot crazier than it really is. And so this is a pretty average day, and I don't want, to just fill it up with highlights and stuff. Like, you guys followed me throughout the day and it was long and tiring and just a lot of work and a lot of boring stuff. I want to be as real as possible, and I want to inspire as many people without like making it seem like my life is so crazy. Like, this is just exactly how it is and how it goes. If I can convince someone that they're crazy enough to do something, at least a couple people after watching this video, then I would say it was a huge success. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's a day in my life. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you watch my other videos. If you're curious about like all the different ways I make my money, I posted videos about everything, my story, all these different things. So go through the rest of my videos, watch my most recent videos, and you'll learn. And I'll see you guys all there. Peace.